Morning, everyone. There's mowing going on outside, so just deal with the background noise. We cool? We're cool. Coffee time and conversation. I have my coffee, and I got a lot on the mind. Today, I believe it's May, is also Mental Health Awareness Month. And I know I've mentioned along the way that I have had some mental health crises along the way. In fact, I don't know if anyone who watches these videos, if you truly know or not, I actually am diagnosed with a severe depression disorder, um, which means that at all times I'm dealing with depression. And it can change. There are days that um, it's a struggle, there are days that it's fine, like it's just a dull roar, but it's always there for me. I don't know if that's the same for most people, but there's always this little underlying depression thing in my day uh, that is constantly there, constantly trying to talk. Now, I have been going to life giving counseling with Jennifer Zuck for the past 9 years. I mean, shoot, I've known her for almost 20 years now because she was a professor at the seminary that I was the head of the IT department. And Jen and I have been working on my uh, illness, my condition, for years now. And I've really found ways to work with it. One of the biggest things that I've learned is on the bad days is just to lean into it and accept it. Like, hey, it's here. Okay, you're here. Now, what's the next step? Not anything huge, just the next step. So, what does this have to do with racing? A lot. There are a lot of things that have to do with mental health on the racing side because you know what? As many of you already know, racing can be hard. It's a hard grind, and most times you don't end up winning. Yeah, you may have good runs, you have bad runs, but the odds of you winning every race in a season are essentially zero. So you know at some point you're not going to win. And how do you handle those losses? How do you handle the setbacks? How do you keep pushing forward? That can be hard. For some people, they will get mad and they will get angry and they won't be able to process a loss very well. And that's kind of what can chew away on the mental side. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, kumbaya, oh, everything's great, everything's wonderful. You just have to just relax and do this and do that and do this and you'll be fine. Everybody's different. That's the biggest thing I know I have learned is that everybody's journey is different. My journey landed me in the hospital, landed me in partial care, what they call outpatient recovery in a mental facility 3 times, each with the minimum of 5 weeks of being there. So, yeah, I struggled with depression. I was shortly after my divorce, I was suicidal. I had suicidal thoughts and different things. But again, thank you to Jen, my family, my kids, for helping me push forward and push on to the point that here I am now successfully running a business, a race team, having a pretty damn good life. So, why am I bringing this up today? Because I read an article about the mental side of things. So, Jason Plato wrote an article on motorsportuk.org about the value of talking openly about mental health. So I'm using it as kind of my springboard today to openly talk about my mental health. Now, why am I telling you this? I don't know. I hope it helps one person because that's all I care about. I just want to help people with what I've gone through if I can pay it forward to some other people and help others who also struggle with depression. to be able to still be able to succeed in whatever the hell it is you want to do. I have managed to succeed in business. I have managed to succeed in building a race team. I have managed to succeed to have a wonderful relationship with my kids, repair my relationship with my ex-wife to the point that we get along. I mean, are we ever going to get back together? No, but that's okay now. I'm okay with that. She's fine. I'm fine. The kids are loved by both of us, and that's all that truly matters. Um, uh, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I just wanted to share my heart of where I'm of thinking through the article talked about openly sharing with people on how the motorsports industry can actually be a very supportive family. And so I'm sharing my story in hopes that I can support someone in the motorsports industry and help your story. And if you want to connect and find out more about the treatments and different things I've gone through, feel free to hit me up in the DMs to kind of discuss things. I'll gladly, openly share anything and everything I went through. Like there were some seriously dark times, and I'm able to talk about all of it. Thank you to Jen and Life Giving Counseling for helping me process through it all, that I can be emotionally intelligent and accountable for everything that I'm doing, and understanding what's my responsibility and what's not my responsibility, and being able to understand that the depression, especially in my circumstance, is always there. It's just it's just putting a number to it, like, oh, you were 2 or you were 3 or you were 9, or and different things. So for example, today my depression's around a 4.5 today, which means it's lingering back there. I have some worries that are starting to create the cycle that happens, but it's not yelling at me. It's just this little voice back there where I'm just like, okay, you're there today. That's cool. You're there. What can I do today to address this situation that is starting to wear me down? So that's all I really have for today. I just really wanted to share my heart and hope that my story with depression helps just one person. And hopefully it's you. If not, thanks for watching anyway. I'll talk to you soon.